So this is the lecture given in class about study time, even though it wasn't really much of a lecture. It starts off with some questions for you to answer. So I'll just run through these about 3 seconds each. So all you do is you pick if you are A, B, or C. So you have to pick one of the three, so the one that most applies to you. So obviously if that was too fast, you could go back and look at it again. So what you'd be asked to do is total up the number of A's, B's, and C's that you happen to have. If you have predominantly A's, you're a visual learner. If you have predominantly B's, you're an auditory learner. If you're predominantly C's, you're a tactile or kinesthetic, you have to get up and move learner. It's important to know which type of learner you are because that should dictate how you study. And when I have options for you on your assessments, that you pick the assessment option that matches what type of learner you are. If I give you an option for a bone quiz and you choose and you know that you are a tactile learner, you have to get up and show me how it's done. Don't pick the quiz option where it's label a piece of paper. Pick the one where you actually have to go to the skeleton and find the parts yourself. So it does help if you actually are aware of who you are. So one of the things that you were asked to do in class was to actually tell me how you study. So it's write down how you study, and then after you write it down, has it worked for you? Has it not worked for you? You then went up around and you spoke to people about how you did, and then we hope for the best for that. This